Welcome to the Forgotten Americans Discord server. We're so excited that you decided to join our community. The first thing you should have seen during the onboarding were instructions on checking out the terms of service and community guidelines. Make sure you give these a thumbs up right here. You can also take a look at the Discord how-to and give that a thumbs up as well. Then you should have been asked these questions in the channels and roles section. Once you answered these questions, it'll turn you from a citizen into a patriot, giving you complete access to everything on the server. What I recommend you do now is click on the Browse Channels tab. From here, you can choose which channels you want to appear in your feed. So it's very customizable. For example, you may notice we have all the states listed here. That makes quite a long list. You will always have access to all of them, but you may just want to see your state in your feed the majority of the time, so you don't have so much to look through. It's completely up to you how you would like to customize your screen, but just some ideas there. Next, I want to point you to the server guide. From here, the first thing you'll see is the mission statement. So you can click here and read our mission statement. Add a reaction. Really take a look at it and see the additional information that has been added in here about the mission of our group. Also on the U.S. founding documents, you can click here and actually take a look at our Constitution, as well as our Bill of Rights. I encourage everyone to do that as well. If we have any promotional materials or announcements, that's where you'll find that too. Next, let's scroll down a little bit and take a look at the general chat. That's listed under the text channel subheading. This is where everyone comes in, says hello, talks about getting some coffee and hoping everybody has a good day, as well as if someone sees a current event or things going on. We like to chat together here in text. I encourage you to pop in here and say hi to everyone as well. And feel free to add everyone as a friend. To do that, you would just click on someone and click on add friend. I'm already friends with everyone on here, so I can't show you that. But we'll click on Grace, for example. It would give you an option right here to click on add friend if I weren't already friends with her. Next, the suggestion box is a big one. If you have any suggestions on things you want the group to consider, something that we can do, type it in here. That way everybody can see it and weigh in on your idea. Then you'll see some voice channels. So you see how I just popped in here? If you see any folks in the voice channels and you want to pop in and say hi, please do so. We want to encourage everyone to communicate as much as possible. We're all like-minded individuals, and everyone's perspective is important. We want to get to know you. Now let's take a look at our states. So each state has multiple threads. You should be able to click here to view your state's constitution. You can take a look at items in your state legislature. Basic information about your state. There's a state general chat. Why don't you click on the thread in your state's general chat and pop in and say hi to the folks in your state. There's also a section about our gun laws, and then just general messages. Then we have a federal information section. We have this handy link here with the index of government departments and agencies. Information about our Congress. Constitutional laws. This is really cool. On the court cases thread, there's a bot that pulls in all of the updates to recent court cases. Then we have one specifically for the Supreme Court. So you're not missing anything that happens in the Supreme Court. You can pop over here and take a look at any time. Then we have FDA news as well as FDA recalls. Then we have a section for other longstanding organizations. COS is a big one. The Convention of States is an organization that closely aligns with our mission. So I encourage you to check them out. They're working really hard to get a Convention of States going and making great strides in doing so. You can connect with them, sign their petition. It automatically sends a message directly to your representatives. Very strongly encourage you to check this out. Then we have potential orgs. These are other organizations that align with our mission, and you can check them out here and get involved and make a difference that way. And here are some other websites as well. Now we have a news section. You'll notice when I click on this, it minimizes it, or you can re-click it to open it back up. So this is where we share news. So if you see something and want to make sure the rest of the folks don't miss it, feel free to add it right here in this feed. Then there's a separate section specifically geared to the economy and financial news. The next category is self-sufficiency. You can click on a channel here and you will scroll to the top. You can see all these different threads. So you can click on them specifically. Like this one's just videos. You can take a look at the videos that the other group members have shared or add some of your own. I encourage everyone to take a look at all this information. Everyone is so carefully added in all of these different sections. So there's a lot of information in all of this, and we have some really talented folks in our group that are very knowledgeable in all of these things, including some maps and resources. So we have different maps that point out different things. Take a look at those as well. We even have a section for service animals. Scrolling down a little further, we have a category for social media. Here is where you can click into the different social media sections or quotes, for example. You can take a look at all of these quotes that might pertain to the folks in our group and the things we're like-minded about. Pop it in here. You might want to share a YouTube video, a Facebook post. Like I said, feel free to contribute and take a look at what everyone has gathered here. And since everything is always so serious, it's always a great idea to have some fun stuff too. So down here at the bottom, you can click on fun stuff and see some different jokes and just fun things. Like here's some of the group members from the council getting together in person. That's always fun. And even stupid questions. It looks like Andy for a while was posting trivia questions and we were all trying to guess the answers. So that was pretty fun too. I hope you found this really helpful. I almost forgot to show you the events. You can click on events and see the scheduled events. And if you're interested in going, you'll get a reminder. Click that you're interested. I hope this was helpful. I did record this on my laptop. So the mobile version looks just a little bit different, but it's set up the exact same way where you can see all these channels and threads together. But again, we want to welcome you to the group, and please make sure you say hi. And if you need anything, please feel free to reach out to myself, Beetlejuice, or any other group member, and we're happy to help.